The fear of using your equity. More and more people nowadays, especially in a hot market, are now sitting in the large pile of cash. I've come across with many people, from friends, family members, circle of influence, including past client, that talks about their home equity, but they don't do anything with it. So I got a question for you. Would you rather sit in a large pile of cash, or would you rather spend it? Stick around and I'll tell you my thoughts. So let me tell you a true story. Sometimes I walk around in the mall, right? And I bump into someone that I know. It could be friends, family members, past clients, or anybody that knows me. And I see them far from a distance and they come towards me. And the very first thing that they always say before they even mentioning my name to greet me was, "Hey Alex, how's the real estate market?" And the conversation about real estate, it starts from there. I'm not complaining. Being a realtor, that's the closest to celebrity status as I can get. I guess I'm a walking billboard. People recognize me from my videos, my Facebook posts. But anyways, do you guys know why that thing happens? It happens because in North America, we have this insatiable appetite when it comes to real estate. Sounds familiar? It is true. Only in North America that these things happens. If you look at other parts of the world in other countries, you will never going to see people talk about real estate the way that we talk about real estate. More particularly here in Toronto and the GTA. Because here in Toronto and the GTA are probably the only place or city in the world that real estate moves faster than we can catch up with it. So why am I saying this? I'm saying it because here in Toronto, we are in a special place that we sit in a large pile of cash from the equity of our home. You can call it a gold mine. And half the time, we don't know what to do with it, but to brag to other people about it. So what do we do with it? There's really no point of talking about it if we're not going to do anything with it anyway. Why? Because we have this poor scarcity mentality to save that got passed along to us by our parents. You see, sometimes we get hung up in a comfort zone that once we have something, we tend to be satisfied. We tend to procrastinate when our belly starts to get full. We tend to forget that we were once hungry. So we always have this thought that if I can only pay my mortgage in full, I will be debt free and I can live my life happy ever after. But the reality is, once you take out that most stressful things in life, such as mortgage, we tend to slack off. And by the way, mortgage is one of the most stressful things in life, second to public speaking. So instead of us doing one vacation per year, we now start going 3 vacations per year in the Philippines. Yes, I'm Filipino. And the next thing that you know, we have this pile of bad debt instead of a good potential debt. Have we learned how to leverage our resources, such as the equity of our home? So I will go back to my question. Would I rather save money or would I rather spend it? My answer is I would rather spend it. I have no problem in spending money on myself to improve myself, or spend it in an investment that would yield a high return of investment for myself. I would rather borrow money that I don't have and I pay high interest on that borrowed money and invest it in a high yield investment, whether that is investing on myself, improving myself, or any form of high yield investment that would give me a high rate of return. In other words, make money work for me as opposed to me working for money. And one of them, high yield investment, is in real estate.